Hello, we are Thomas More Mechelen, and today we are going to present to you our project Repaper.
Our presentation is divided in the following topics. First, we'll discuss our challenges, followed by a clear summary of our project and overview of our SDGs and vision. Last but not least, we will end with a team picture with information.
The first challenge that we want to tackle with our project is paper waste. We're going to show you a short video in which you can see the problems that it causes today.
Our second challenge is built around helping people in need of care that are being socially excluded and deserve better. We also illustrate this with a short video.
So now let's move on to the ecological aspect of our project. Earlier in our presentation, we showed you the negative consequences of paper waste. And now the logical solution is to use all this used paper. Not only does this reduce the waste of paper, it will also reduce the oversupply of European paper recyclers. And by using paper that's already been used, in the long run, we can save more trees and forests. So our idea of using used paper is to create notebooks out of these used papers. By using the blank side of used paper and using a special technique for paper that's been printed on both sides, we can give paper a second and third life. We will supply ourselves with used papers from local schools and companies that want to help us and at the same time boost their own corporate social responsibility. We'll collect this paper using a cargo bike, and the logos on their used papers can be used for the hardcover when we are making notebooks for these organizations themselves. We also want to make a contract with these organizations in which they have to sort out confidential papers. This way we'll protect ourselves and these organizations for what concerns GDPR.
In the social aspect of our project, we work around the integration of people in need of care that are being isolated by their situation. So all these disabled people have an allowance to pay their cost, but don't have the money nor the opportunity to engage in social or learning activities. We want to team up with these people. We want them to be a major part in our fight against paper waste. These people get to make notebooks with us, and we will arrange that they can come work with us in a room in a local community's building. These people will get to meet new people. They will be getting credit for fighting for a good cause. This way, this way they will be an example for others to show that they can do more than some people think. Our project has several SDGs. The first one is reducing inequalities. SDG number 10 in this project reflects on giving the people in need of care the opportunity to integrate more into society. SDG number 11 focuses on creating a sustainable city. This is what we aim to create in Mechelen for what concerns used papers. SDG number 12 then lays focus on the production and consumption process of paper. By recycling paper, we are responsible as customers and producers. The 13th SDG is also applicable, as we are focusing on reducing deforestation and paper waste. SDG number 17 is applicable as well because we're nothing without our assisting organization within our local community. They are absolutely necessary to achieve our goals.
Our vision is to indicate a sustainable way of using paper in our local community and at the same time helping people in need of care to achieve their social and intellectual challenges. We reckon our project is very achievable as we've been already found people with a disability that are willing to help us for free because they don't want to be paid for it. And we also found local organizations that are willing to give us paper to work with. We think that people will be interested in using our notebooks, as we found in a research done by the ISPOS, in which they said that 69% of the respondents is afraid of the consequences of paper waste. Nevertheless, we should still work out a good prototype for our product, so that it becomes more appealing for the organizations who will distribute them to their stakeholders.
Our team in Mechelen already exists for a year. In the beginning, we took on more than we could chew by going for a project that was way too big for us. In the beginning of 2020, we decided to take another road with Enactus, a road that would be easier for us to book success on. At the moment, we're a small group of students that are motivated to work together on something that will make the world a little bit better. Our team uses the Y theory management. This means that there's usually someone who sort of takes the role of chairman, while the others get to have their input and challenge themselves in ways they get to choose. We're a very flexible team that values respect a lot. During our first year, we've already assembled a small group of people who gave it their all for a project. Now that some of us are about to graduate, we are going to focus more on recruitment again.
Finally, we will finish our presentation with our team picture that was taken on our kickoff event last December. We chose this picture because it was a big day for our team. Thank you for your attention.